Welcome to day 20 of my video blog. Yesterday night I watched One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. An amazing movie. Definitely a must-see. It is one of the greatest movies I've ever seen. Beautiful movie. I was up all night just thinking about it and applying it to my own life. It's an amazing movie. But right now, I'm going to talk to you about one of my favorite characters in history, Miyamoto Musashi. He wrote these 5 books. Well, they put them into 5 books, and it's called The Book of Five Rings. I read them while I was working in the gym at Performex, back when we used to own the gym there. Amazing philosophy, what a beautiful life that he lived. He fought in over 60 duels, and of course he never lost or else he would have died. 6 battles, and lived to be like 64, and wrote many books. And the Book of Five Rings is books that he wrote. And he lived from the time period of 1584 till 1645. Just an amazing person. I'm gonna read a little bit. Okay, this is a good part of it. Even from a late age, Musashi separated his religion from his involvement in swordsmanship. Oh no, I like Musashi as an artist, okay. In his later years, Musashi claimed in his Gorin no Sho that when I apply the principle of strategy to the ways of different arts and crafts, I no longer have need for a teacher in any domain. He proved this by creating recognized masterpieces of calligraphy and classic ink painting. His paintings are characterized by skilled use of ink washes and an economy of brush stroke. He especially mastered the broken ink schools of landscapes, applying it to other subjects, such as his Kobuku Mekakuzu, shrike perched on a withered branch, part of his triptych, whose other 2 members were Hotai walking and sparrow on bamboo. His Hotai watching, it's watching. No, it says walking there. A cockfight and... Okay. And now I'm gonna read Musashi's Doko Do, which is his stance on religion and philosophy. It's called The Path of Aloneness, the way to be followed alone, the way of walking alone. It was a work written in a week before he died in 1645. It is a short work consisting of either 19 or 21 precepts. Precepts 4 and 20 are omitted from the former version. It was largely composed on the occasion of Musashi giving away his possessions in preparation for death, and was dedicated to his favorite disciple, Taro Magonojo, to whom the earlier Gorin no Sho had also been dedicated, who took them to heart. His disciple took them to heart. It expresses a stringent, honest, and ascetic view of life. It's beautiful. Okay, now I'll recite the 21 precepts. Precept 20, I can see why they took that away. And precept 4, I think it's good. But precept 20 I would leave out. But here it goes. Precept 1. Accept everything just the way it is. Precept 2. Do not seek pleasure for its own sake. Precept 3. Do not, under any circumstances, depend on a partial feeling. Precept 4. Think lightly of yourself and deeply of the world. Precept 5. Be detached from desire your whole life long. Precept 6. Do not regret what you have done. Precept 7. Never be jealous. Precept 8. Never let yourself be saddened by a separation. Precept 9. Resentment and complaint are appropriate neither for oneself nor others. Precept 10. Do not let yourself be guided by the feeling of lust or love. Precept 11. In all things have no preferences. Precept 12. Be indifferent to where you live. Precept 13. Do not pursue the taste of good food. Precept 14. Do not hold on to possessions you no longer need. Precept 15. Do not act following customary beliefs. Precept 16. Do not collect weapons or practice with weapons beyond what is useful. Precept 17. Do not fear death. Precept 18. Do not seek to possess either goods or fiefs for your old age. Precept 19. Respect Buddha and the gods without counting on their help. Precept 20. You may abandon your own body, but you must preserve your honor. And I can see why you might want to change that. It's probably poorly worded too. Precept 21. Never stray from the Tao. The Tao. The Tao is the path. It is the way of least resistance. It's going with the flow. It's tightrope walking. It's holding the nothingness. Effortless action. It's funny because the Tao actually ties in really well with cynicism and stoicism. They're like this close. Okay, so that's a little bit of what I love. So take it or leave it. Miyamoto Musashi is awesome. I definitely recommend studying about him as a character. Okay, love you, and have a good